Hello, welcome back to the 2Cookie channel. Today we bring you news that has shaken the Chinese entertainment world. Just 19 minutes ago, two big names, Su Kai and Tan Songyun, announced the most surprising decision of their careers. It's not about a new project, a scandal, or a movie promotion, but their resignation. Yes, they've decided to step away from the entertainment industry. Not because they failed, but because of love. No one could have guessed that behind the glitz of their red carpet and their smiles on camera, there lay a long simmering exhaustion. Su Kai, known for his cool yet captivating aura, and Tan Songyun, always cheerful and gentle, had been quietly nurturing a love story that had grown deep and strong. They were not just colleagues. They were two souls who found each other, complemented each other, and now set each other free. Their relationship began slowly, naturally, and far from the public eye. It started as a joint drama project, but scene by scene, a seed of emotion began to grow behind the spotlight. They laughed together on set, looked out for each other when tired, and spent time together amidst their busy schedules. However, love in the entertainment world is never easy. Media pressure, tight schedules, and public expectations became walls that seemed almost impossible to breach. In recent months, fans began to notice subtle changes in their interactions. Su Kai seemed more relaxed, smiling more often when with Tan Songyun. And Songyun, who is usually very active on social media, suddenly started posting less, as if hiding something too precious to share. Rumors spread, but both remained silent. Until today. In a 4-minute video posted simultaneously on their personal accounts, Su Kai and Tan Songyun appear together, sitting side by side, with expressions that mix nervousness and relief. "We want to be honest with you," Su Kai began, "about who we truly are and what we need in life." Tan Songyun gripped his hand tightly before continuing, "We're tired of living with masks. We want to be two ordinary people who simply love each other without constantly having to prove it to the world." Many tears fell from the fans as they watched the confession. Not only because they would lose their two favorite actors, but because of the honesty that was so touching. They did not say goodbye to acting with anger or disappointment, but with a sincerity that moved the heart. "We chose love," said Su Kai, looking into the camera with eyes brimming with tears. "Because it's the only thing that can't be replaced by fame or money." Their decision wasn't made overnight. Some close sources mentioned that Su Kai had suffered a panic attack last year due to excessive work pressure, while Tan Songyun had been seen entering and exiting the hospital several times due to chronic fatigue. They spent long nights filled with conversations and tears. Eventually, they realized that the life they were living was no longer about happiness, but only about meeting others' expectations. Their parents were initially concerned. Especially in the entertainment industry, a big name means financial security and social status. But after witnessing how serious and sincere their intentions were, the family gave their blessing. Su Kai was even reported to have purchased a simple house on the outskirts of Chengdu, far from the hustle and bustle of the big city, where they would start a new life. Not as artists, but as a couple who wanted to live peacefully, grow vegetables, raise dogs, and walk hand in hand in the morning without cameras following them. Their decision, of course, divided their fans into two camps. Some are angry, feeling betrayed because their idol is stepping back at the peak of their career. But more are moved to tears. If they can choose love over fame, maybe this world isn't completely ruined yet, wrote one comment that has since received thousands of likes. Their announcement video also immediately trended at #1 on Weibo, Douyin, and YouTube. Interestingly, they did not erase all their past memories. Their films, dramas, and commercials will still be aired. But there will be no new projects, no fan meetings, no red carpets. Su Kai and Tan Songyun have closed that chapter. They have chosen a new page, without a script, without a director. Just the two of them, writing their own story with an honest pen. Several media outlets attempted to contact their manager for clarification, but received no response. It appears that this is a non-negotiable decision. A trusted source even mentioned that they had returned a number of endorsement contracts and donated most of their latest earnings to a foundation for abandoned children. "We started out of love, said Songyun. And we want to end it with love, too. The most touching part is the final scene of their video. There, Sukai gazes tenderly at Songyun, then whispers, "Thank you for choosing me amidst all this chaos." Songyun chuckles softly, then replies, "Thank you for choosing to leave with me, not just walk with me." A simple sentence, yet it carries profound meaning. That true love is not just about staying, but also about knowing when to leave together. Now, the screen may no longer show their faces every night, but their love story will live on in the hearts of millions. A story that proves that in a world growing louder and more demanding, there are still those who dare to choose silence for peace. There is still love strong enough to leave everything behind, just for togetherness. Many wonder if they will return one day. No one knows. Maybe yes, maybe no. But for now, Sukai and Songyun have closed the stage door and opened the door to their home. A home where they can be themselves, without the spotlight, without fear. And perhaps that is the most beautiful stage of all. Some close artist colleagues of Sukai and Songyun also shared their thoughts on social media. Some admitted to being surprised, but many expressed envy at the couple's courage. In an industry that barely allows for breaks, these two chose to stop before losing themselves. A director even wrote, "I knew Sukai as a hard worker, but I respect him more now as a person who knows when to go home." A simple yet impactful statement. Though the entertainment world has lost two big names, Sukai and Songyun's decision has sparked a larger discussion about mental health, boundaries, and the true meaning of success. Media outlets are now shedding light on the hidden aspects of an artist's life. The invisible pressure, demands for perfection, and fear of losing fans have long been shadows that follow them wherever they go. Now, the courage of these two individuals serves as a mirror, and perhaps also a way out for many others. There's no denying that their on-screen chemistry will be missed. Many fans have already reimagined their iconic scenes from the drama, editing clips into emotional montages with heart-wrenching background music. Comments are filled with phrases like, "too beautiful to forget," or, "at least they chose each other in real life." Some have even created a digital letter containing thousands of love messages from around the world as a farewell gift for the couple. On the other side of the world, a little girl watched the announcement video and asked her mother, "Mom, why did they stop being actors?" The mother replied softly, "Because sometimes being happy is more important than being famous." This story went viral, shared countless times, and became a symbol that love and courage can touch even the youngest generation's hearts. Sukai and Songyun may not realize it, but their decision has become a lesson about integrity and life priorities. And perhaps, when the night is too quiet or the world feels too noisy, we can remember the story. That somewhere, there are two people who left everything behind just to love each other. And that is enough. Even more than enough. So, to the fans who feel heartbroken, remember, this isn't the end of the story. It's just another form of happiness. We've lost the star on the screen, but we've seen two people who finally found their own sky. And perhaps that's far more meaningful than all the roles they've ever played. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the latest updates from the 2QQ channel. See you in the next video, and let's wish Sukai and Songyun the best in their new journey of love.